The Flash, Season 7, Episode 8, titled The People vs. Killer Frost. And this episode is actually a really well done episode because what it is, it's all characters. It's all about the characters, it's all about the relationships between the characters because it's a courtroom drama. It's a courtroom drama with a mega human angle attached to it, really. You know, last episode you had Killer Frost handing herself in. She's now on trial, and you have Team Flash trying to get her off, having at least like a 18-month sentence or something on those lines, while the state wants her to take the mega human cure. And there's that aspect of there's a risk of the mega human cure actually killing her. So because of it, you have these nice little character moments, definitely between her and Caitlin, and what that can mean. You know, them being actually sisters in a type of way that's really appealing and captivating. But here's the thing about this, because you have the courtroom stuff, you have like I went like watching this episode. Two things came to mind because out for the episode, you can tell like they're doing some X-Men shit in this. They're doing some like mega humans are bad and mega humans like, you know, anti mega humans and that whole thing. And in my head, I'm thinking that wouldn't be that wouldn't be bad for a season of this show, because most of this show has been like, yay, mega, the Flash, mega humans, you know, superheroes, yay, it's wonderful. But clearly, you know, Central City is a city. There's going to be a bunch of people who are very anti-Mega Human, who are anti-Flash just because, and not villains, but just regular Joes, you know, X-Men the Flash, Marvel the Flash, you know, way, of, you know, knowing there are people out there who think, you know, yes, mega humans and all kind of stuff, but leave it to the police, all that. Flash is a vigilante, worse, you know, he's the same level as Killer Frost, all that. For me, that could be a very interesting thing to do, really. That came in my head. But also, the second thing also comes with Flash. When it comes to weaknesses, like people, I know this is a fiction, but it's always, you're always curious about, could this actually be a thing? And it probably didn't happen in the episode because they knew probably it would just quickly just be a shotgun argument, which is how much of a leeway would it be if Barry showed up as a witness as the Flash? How much of a leeway does Kate, you know, does Killer Frost have? Does she get the 18-month sentence? I mean, to be fair, it feels like Angus agent is very like, you know, mega humans are bad. They're not heroes. They're public megas. So okay, J. Jonah Jameson, calm down. But yeah, you got some really good, well acting scenes, and even the ending, the big shock. I won't lie. Like clearly, the Speed Force was going to be the big bad. And oddly enough, I was like, why not make this the mid-series finale? Like, really? Like, okay, we say in a way, kind of saying goodbye to Killer Frost. It kind of feels like we're saying, and we get revealed the big bad and all kinds of that kind of stuff, changing the status quo. It does. And I won't lie, like, I think season 6, I was thinking season 7 would be the final season, but it does feel like that we're saying goodbye to the characters. It got announced that we're going to say goodbye to Wells and Cisco, that, you know, villain stories are ending, and it does feel like it's like they're aware that season 8 might be the last season, so they're kind of wrapping with a bow. It does feel like it, and any other like we got plans for season 10 is just feels like it's probably gonna be all coy by now. Which is, it does feel like that, and having the Speed Force as a villain is an interesting one. It probably also is a way to have like, look, it's Barry finding his dead mom. You know, it's a way to do that. And all that. But yeah, this is a good episode. This is a really well done, well put episode. That just puts things, just really, and setting a groundwork that makes things very intriguing all through the way.